Greetings. I know I haven't done this in quite some time. Been going through a lot of different challenges. As a matter of fact, you guys know that I lost my son. Today is October the 21st, 2014. I lost my son 3 months and 1 day ago, July 20th, 2014. 5 days before my 40th birthday. I saw my son's last breath. It's been I'm not going to say, it's been up, down, all around, everywhere, every which way you can think, it's been there. I've been embracing all of the feelings that I feel. Whatever it is I feel it, but I'm not going to let it break me, and it is what it is, everyone knows the story that Justin was, premature baby, and I did all these different things for him growing up. And after he turned a certain age, of course, children rebel. And they want to do what they want to do. And I taught him to be a leader of positive things, but a leader. And that's what he was, He decided to do what he decided to do and wanted to eat what he wanted to eat and do what he wanted to do. He won state championship, Nevada, 2013. It seemed like after that, and after meeting this young lady, everything kind of like, whatever, you know. Grades dropped. I mean, just different things he was going through. Different dark challenges that he was going through that, I couldn't get him out of. But he had to choose, and he knew how to get him out of it. He knew how to get himself out of it, but all in divine order. I ain't gonna go into that because, only God knows. We have our expiration date even before, it even comes. So before we are born. So it's not one of those things where I'm accusing him of anything. He did what he did, and I honor him for that. I honor him for all the lessons and the blessings that he has taught me and he has left me. And, I cry sometimes, and sometimes I'm laughing, and sometimes I'm being silly me. But God is amazing, God is truly, truly amazing. And I am so grateful for everything. And that's the key to life, is just to be grateful for all the perfect moments that we are given. We are blessed to even receive, because people say, oh, nothing is perfect. Really? Yeah, it's perfect the way it's supposed to be. It is what it is. What? Who are you? To question anything. Who am I to question anything? I don't know. God wakes me up every morning, works you up every morning. And I speak to people all the time. Hey, how are you? Greetings. But of course I don't say, greetings. And then how are you? And most of them say, oh, okay. Of course I'm saying blessed, because, even if my day is challenging, I was given that gift to be able to wake up, and the gifts throughout the day to continue to walk and to move and to change the challenges into something fabulous and positive. But, compassion. So, I know people have to get there. And it takes a while. And I posted yesterday, I think I posted about how people try to buy into being spiritual. You can't buy into it. You can't read up on it. You can't study. You can't do any of that, None of that, you know. Being positive and all. I don't know how everything came into my life. If you want to know the truth, it's just kind of strange. You know, my whole life has been kind of strange. Uh, yeah, I get a chance to read it in my book. So, but who am I? I had to put that little plug in there, but it's going to be reasonable for everyone. You know, this is not a book for, you know, just the wealthy or anything like that, but what's wealthy, you know. Uh, but as I was saying, you know, it's my life has been really a blessing and just kind of, like I said, strange. I don't know how to explain my life. And I spoke to a brother yesterday, Ebony brother yesterday, and he was saying, was it yesterday, day before yesterday? One of those days, I have no idea. And he was like, oh, I can't wait till you come back to Earth. That was funny. That was so funny because guess what? I could never turn back. After being here, I could never go back to who I used to be. Never. I know too much. I see too much. You know, I've done too much. It's just like I can't go back there. And I'm grateful for that. You know, but that's not going to happen. So that's exactly what I tell them. That's not going to happen. Of course, I laugh like I'm doing now because I'm the truth. I don't play no games. I ain't out to hurt nobody. You know, I ain't doing none of that. And a lot of people in my life have, you know, been removed. Or, yeah, been removed. And a lot of people in the past in my life. And I honor him. I'm so blessed to have crossed paths with them because they taught me so much in my life. So it's not a bad thing that I met them or they were a part of my life for a long period of time. But sometimes it's time to, you know, it's the reason, season, and a lifetime. Most of the time, it's not a lifetime. We try to make it a lifetime, and then it ends up being something that's very nasty and hateful, and I don't do, you know, either of those. So it's just that you must be able, no matter who it is, you must be able to release it. And unconditional love is to allow people to be free. Me too, to be free, you know, and that's what it's all about. Love is truth. Truth is love, and love is life, and life is God. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to give you guys at this moment. But I know that I love you all, and I thank you all for being a part of my path, for being a part of my journey. And if I haven't met you, we'll meet in some way, somehow. You know, maybe not physically, but I have a huge journey ahead of me. Justin, in spirit, me physically. You know, I have a poem out, and well, a published in a published books, and well, you know, I'm published now. I'll just put it to you like that. And I'm a published author and a bestseller. You know, I'm already claiming that because that's what it is. But it's a fabulous book, and I didn't remember that I even wrote it. You know, I remember that I wrote it, and I wrote it maybe a year ago. Justin was still alive. I submitted it, and the first submission, I actually had someone else type it for me, and it wasn't totally in my retype it for me, and it wasn't totally in my words, and it was a tad bit negative, and I, you know, of course they didn't choose it, and I know the reason why because I felt it when I received it back. It just was just too much, you know, negativity in it. But I'm grateful, you know, that they tried to do whatever, you know, was done. And that's just that. And then I resubmitted it maybe 6 months after it was submitted. I don't know, one day I just woke up and just resubmitted it. And it's called A Glimpse of Light. It's such a powerful, powerful book. I'm going to post it on Facebook and on my website and all of that. So it'll be for sale. It should be on sale on Amazon right now, the whole book. I'll give you guys all the information because like you guys know, I really don't have that great of a memory when it comes to certain things. Um, so, I'm just kind of going with it. So, well, all I can say is I love you all. God bless and keep your head up. Never give up. Never give up on you. Know you, love you, and be you. And that way, no one can ever tell you who you are. Blessings.